Welcome to the 2015 Show Me Your TDs Top 10 Wide Receiver Breakdown. I'm Ryan Biggs, or also known as Backfield McCoys this year. This week I'm hoping to bring you every day a different breakdown. Today we're going to do top 10 wide receivers in my opinion. This is nobody else is going to agree with me. I have a lot of weird ways of thinking, but hopefully you'll like it. Just don't steal my ideas. Alright, okay, first up, our number 12 wide receiver in fantasy rankings this year, Emmanuel Sanders. Last year, Emmanuel Sanders scored 277 points in our league. Not a bad fare, not a bad fare at all when the average was about that. Emmanuel Sanders is the number 2 receiver in Denver. Demaryius Thomas is the number 1. We'll get to him later on the list. Emmanuel's going to put up some big numbers again this year if Peyton can get some feeling back in those right fingers. My number 11 wide receiver this year is different than a lot of people's. My number 11 is Brandon Cooks. I think down there in New Orleans, Drew Brees has still got a rifle on him. He's going to try to spread it out a little bit, but nobody else is going to be able to get open like Brandon Cooks will do. Down in New Orleans. Last year, Brandon Cooks is a rookie. I had him actually as a rookie last year. Scored 130 points. Now that doesn't seem like much, but he was missing the last half of the year, so that might be different this year. Number 10 on the list. Number 10. And Alshon Jeffrey, Chicago, NFC North. Last year, Alshon in our league scored 230 points. 230 points. It's a good breakdown. Number 9. In our Show Me Your TDs league this year, this year, T.Y. Hilton. I have him ranked number 9th. That's going to be a really high-powered offense there in Indy this year. And I think T.Y. Hilton's going to get some love. Number 8. Calvin Johnson, the big man. The big man there in Detroit. I think he's going to put up some good numbers again this year. He was a little bit injured last year, had some lower numbers. He does have another really good number 2 wide receiver there in Detroit in Golden Tate. They've got a really good rookie running back there in Detroit, so we'll see what Matthew Stafford decides to do with it. All right, number 7, A.J. Green down in Cincinnati. I love A.J. Green. I think he was a good pickup. I really wish he would go to a different team than Cincinnati, because I'm not a huge Cincinnati fan, but I do like what he does. I think the old Red Rifle is going to get him the ball a good amount of time this year there in Cincinnati. So I think A.J. Green's my number 7 choice for number 7. Number 6. Now that Jordy Nelson is out, Randall Cobb is going to get the ball quite a bit. Randall Cobb is my number 6 slot. They're going to figure out what to do down there. We'll see what old Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers decide to do without Jordy Nelson this year, but I'm sure they're still going to make it deep in the playoffs. Number 5. Odell Beckham Jr., rookie sensation last year. Even after missing 4 games, still scored 267 points last year. Odell Beckham Jr., my number 5 pick. Excuse me, Randall Cobb scored 276 last year, and A.J. Green, again, 189. My number 4 pick, or not number 4 pick, sorry, my number 4 ranked wide receiver, Julio Jones. Now I would have Julio actually probably ranked number 2 if the Falcons' offensive line was a little bit better, but they're not. Matt Ryan is going to have to put it in Julio's hands a lot this year with Roddy White declining in age. No running back really. So we'll see what they do down in Atlanta, but Kyle Shanahan definitely likes to feed his ex-receiver, and Julio Jones is that ex-receiver there in Atlanta. 267 points for Julio Jones last year. Number 3. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Ryan, you're an idiot. This is stupid. Everybody else has a number 1. But I think Antonio Brown is my number 3. Antonio Brown's got a lot of upsides. And I'm probably wrong here. He's probably going to be the number 1. But with all the weapons that Ben Roethlisberger has there and Todd Haley's system in Pittsburgh, I really think he's going to be spreading out a lot. So that's why I have Demaryius as my number 3. That's why I have Antonio as my number 3 receiver. Number 2, Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas at number 2. Peyton's going to be sprinting it around this year, trying to reach that passing title. I think he only needs 2,300 yards to beat the top Brett Favre. So I think he's going to be airing it out the first part of the season. 290 points last year for Demaryius Thomas. And number 1, Dez Bryant. With no running back, in Dallas with that amazing offensive line and the half-cocked arm of Tony Romo. I think Dez Bryant's going to fall into that #1 spot this year. Dez Bryant ended with 290 points last year in our league, so definitely a lot of upside for him. Couple sleepers or I think decent picks in this league. You can probably get him in the late rounds. Amari Cooper, even though he's a rookie and didn't do much last year, I think Amari Cooper is going to be a stellar pickup this season. I don't think Derek Carr is that bad. Don't get me wrong, I hate the Raiders. But Derek Carr, I think, is going to be a pretty decent quarterback. And I think Amari Cooper is going to help make him mad. Jeremy Maclin. Jeremy Maclin with the Kansas City. And I know some people in this league are very excited about that. And I think Alex Smith actually might try airing it out a little bit. And if he does that, I think Maclin's going to be the guy to get it. And last but not least, Golden Tate. Golden Tate had a heck of a year last year when Calvin Johnson was down. And I think this year Matthew Stafford is going to spread it around a little bit more. Calvin Johnson's going to get a little bit of double coverage. Golden's going to open up Golden Tate and Amir Abdul out of the backfield to gain some yardage. All right, well, I can't wait to see everybody Saturday night at 7 p.m. for the Fantasy Football Draft. Show me your TVs. I hope you all have a really awesome week, and I can't wait to